Another essential aspect to keywording is working with the keywording list. To open that up, on a PC press Control 3, on a Mac press Command 3. This will then open up this list. And what this list will show us is what the current keywords are that have been applied to this image. And here we can see those with these checkboxes here. Now if we wanted to add another keyword to this image, like in this particular case, to add this sponsor name there, I'll go ahead and check off that box in that way. You'll notice that on the right hand side it will update this with how many images actually have that particular keyword. So what we can do is as we scroll through these, we can then click on this little arrow. And let's say that I want to see all of the images that are keyworded with this particular name, Brooke Hansen, so I'll click on that arrow. Now when I do that, I have these 3 photographs that I can scroll through and see those. Now sometimes what will happen is your keywording list will get a little bit out of control. And here you can see that my keywording list is actually pretty big for such a small amount of images. Well, what can I do then to try to find something? Well, let's say, for example, that I really want to try and find a set of images based on, again, this sponsor name, FRS. Well, I can filter my keywords, so I'm just typing in FRS, and now it's just showing me that particular keyword. And if I click on this arrow, it's going to show me the 2 images that happen to have that particular keyword. So if you ever want to remove this criteria, just click on the X there, and that will remove that so you can see all of the keywords. Now occasionally what will happen is you may have a keyword that you need to modify, like this one right here, the letter O. If I go ahead and click on that, what I'm going to see is it took me to a photograph of the letter O. Although this keyword isn't very descriptive, I might think it's a mistake. Well, what you can do is you can right click and you can actually edit this keyword tag. So what might be a little bit more appropriate is to say O-letter, and I'll go ahead and click Edit. Now you can see that that particular keyword tag has been edited. If we scroll back up momentarily to keywording, what we'll see here is that it's now been updated here as well, and it says O-letter. So in summary, some of the things you can do with keywording is you can add keywords by clicking on the checkbox. You can remove them by clicking on that as well. You can also find images with a particular keyword by clicking on the arrow key, and then you can also manage your keyword list by right-clicking and editing a keyword tag. And then finally, as needed, you can filter your keywords so that you don't have to scroll through everything and search for one particular keyword. Rather, you can type it in so that you can just view that particular option, and then you can work with that from there.